Ahoj, vítejte na mém kanále Czech by Zuzka, kde vám pomocí angličtiny vysvětluju českou gramatiku. My regular videos are back after a summer break and I'm opening this new season with a Czech song. This lesson is going to be very fun because you're going to learn a Czech song, learn the lyrics. We will understand how the words are used. We will learn slang expressions and also vocabulary related to the outdoors. Jdeme na to. The song is called Malotraktorem and it's by a Czech pop band MiG-21. Just like the band U2, this Czech band also chose a fighter jet as their name. But now let's see the song. First I will explain some nouns, vocabulary that is here on the board and you will hear in the song. The title is Malotraktorem and it comes from the word malotraktor. The base is traktor, a tractor. Malotraktor is a mini tractor. And some of you can even recognize the case Malotraktorem. The EM ending is typical for the instrumental case. So this means by mini tractor. This song is about a man who's going to conquer the heart of a woman riding a mini tractor. So you can guess the lyrics are going to be funny. And the video is even funnier. We'll also have a look at it in the second part of this lesson. Some scenes are a bit bizarre, but that's the style. When we watch the video, we will also see that this is actually a competition. Let's look at more nouns. Cesta. Cesta can be a reference to a journey, but also it means a road. Not only a paved road, but any road or track. Pole is a field. Les is woods. And kopec is a hill. Now this word výmol is related to cesta. So cesta is a road or a path. When it's an unpaved road, somewhere in the fields and tractors and other heavy-duty vehicles go on it, they often make these výmol. Výmol is a pothole. So when the road is like this, to je výmol. Pole was field and lán pole is a vast field. Actually, just the word lán by itself is a vast field. And in the song you will hear lán pole, which is a vast field of a field. So the literal translation doesn't work. So lán pole would be basically just a vast field of a field. But you could have any other lán kukuřice, a vast field of corn. Now, when we go back to malotraktor, the mini tractor, malotraktor má kola. Kolo is a wheel, kola, wheels. And now let's take a look at some slang verbs. In the chorus they sing jen kola zdolaj výmoly. Kola zdolaj almost rhymes, has a good sound. Zdolaj comes from the verb zdolat, which means to overcome something difficult, to beat something in this case. Only the wheels beat the potholes. Remember, výmol was a pothole. You might be asking, well, this is a strange form of the verb. It is, because it's informal, it's colloquial. The proper way is to say zdolají, oni zdolají, and we can take the last letter, zdolaj. And that's how we speak in most of the Republic in many situations when we are informal. Instead of saying oni mají, we can say oni maj. It doesn't apply to all the verbs, but to the specific group. Oni maj, oni dělaj, oni čekaj. So third person plural, oni, and the verb group that finishes with at. Now the verb pálit. You probably know pálit means to burn, but you can also say pálim to. I'm driving really fast. I'm going with my pedal to the metal. That's a slang expression. Instead of pálím, they also sing this colloquial version, pálim. We can shorten it. So instead of saying těším se, you can say těším se. And it's very common to say nevím instead of nevím. Another way of speaking informally. I'm sure you've heard it. This is specific for the first person singular, for já. The verbs that finish with et or it. Pálim, nevím, těším se na tebe, vařím, etc. Osolit means to add salt. but in a slang, it means to pump something up, like the volume or the speed. They sing z kopce to ale vosolím. Downhill, I'll step on it though. When you add v in front of a word that starts with O, that's also a slang. When you overuse it, it doesn't sound very good. I myself use it sometimes when I speak to my friends and family, but not always. And when I say all the words, I really mean all the words starting with O. V okno instead of okno, window. V oběd instead of oběd, lunch. V oblíknout se instead of obléknout se, to get dressed, etc. He actually could also say vosolím, which would be even more informal, more slangy, but I guess it's easier to sing it this way, vosolím. They prolong the last vowel. Now here's what we're going to do. We are going to listen to the song together. I will play the clip for you and I will also display the Czech lyrics with the English translation right at the bottom of the screen. I want you to follow it and afterwards we're going to look at the grammar more closely. Sounds good?
Cestou, necestou, polem, nepolem, jedu za tebou velkým malotraktorem. Cestou, necestou, polem, nepolem, jedu za tebou velkým malotraktorem, kabrioletem. Pojď mi naproti, lesem, nelesem, pojď si mě vyfotit, jak tam na traktoru jsem. Pojď mi naproti, lesem, nelesem, pojď si mě vyfotit, jak tam na traktoru jsem, jak jsem roztřesen. Vrn, vrn, drn, 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 drn. Au! Jen kola, stolaj výmoly, pálím to lesem po poli, lán kolem mizí pod koly, z kopce to ale vosolím. Jen kola, stolaj výmoly, pálím to lesem po poli, lán kolem mizí pod koly, z kopce to ale vosolím. Cestou, necestou, polem, nepolem, jedu za tebou létem, kabrioletem. Cestou, necestou, polem, nepolem, jedu za tebou létem, kabrioletem, malotraktorem. Vrn, vrn, drn, 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 drn. Jen kola, stolaj výmoly, pálím to lesem po poli, lán kolem mizí pod koly, z kopce to ale vosolím. Jen kola, stolaj výmoly, pálím to lesem po poli, lán kolem mizí pod koly, z kopce to ale vosolím. Doufám, že mě pochopíš, že mě uslyšíš, že mě potěšíš, mít budeš ráda. Doufám, že mě pochopíš a budeš mít ráda. A budeš mít ráda. A budeš mít.
So what do you think of the video? By the way, if you enjoy the way I explain the vocabulary and grammar and you have some level of Czech and you would like to learn a little bit more about how the locals speak, I have a great offer for you. Last year and this year I created 2 courses focused on informal Czech, understanding a text that's been written in an informal way or to be able to understand people when they talk to you, not in a formal way, which is most of the time. I have a video course, When Czech Stories Are Never Better. Some of you might have purchased it. Na co bys platila za jízdenku? Já jezdím na černo přes 10 let. It's an amusing course that will help you understand 15 stories, real stories that took place in Prague. And you will learn the vocabulary, the grammar, and also the informal way of using certain words and grammar. There's part 1 and part 2, but these courses are not dependent on each other. And the special offer is 30% discount for each of the courses. It is great for A2, B1, maybe even B2 level. I hope I'll see you there. This song plays with the words and you can really see how the cases work. It's a great way to practice cases. So as I said, Malotraktor is a mini tractor and the instrumental is Malotraktorem. We add EM, which would be literally translated as by mini tractor, but I think it's better to say in a mini tractor. Cestou, necestou. Cestou, necestou is an idiomatic expression that we use in Czech. You could translate it with another English idiom, which is through fire and water. That means no matter how difficult the road is, the journey is, it will happen, we're gonna go through. Because cesta is journey. When you translate it literally, it doesn't make sense. That doesn't work. Cestou, necestou means no matter how challenging the road is or the journey is. And in the same way, they are playing with the second line of the song. Polem, nepolem is not an idiomatic expression. We don't use this, but they are expressing it in the same way. Polem, nepolem, through a field, not a field. So you can see the pattern here. Cestou, necestou, polem, nepolem. I put both these lines in purple because they're both in the instrumental case. We could translate this by a more literal translation. No matter how challenging the road is and no matter how challenging the field is. Jedu za tebou. Za tebou is in the instrumental case again. I'm coming to you. Jedu za tebou. I'm coming to see you. Velkým malotraktorem. This is an oxymoron, a large mini tractor. In a large mini tractor, the case is instrumental again. This would be something like by large mini tractor because it's connected to the verb jedu. Jedu velkým malotraktorem za tebou. So I'm coming by large mini tractor to see you. This verse repeats, except it has an addition, cabrioletem, in a convertible. So convertible is cabriolet, and we are using the instrumental again, cabrioletem, by convertible. Pojď mi naproti. This is a really handy sentence. Pojď mi naproti, come meet me. Me is dative. Naproti is a preposition and also an adverb. Literally means go towards me. That's why it has the dative. So when you are going to see a friend and you want to let them know you're near and they can come meet you halfway, you could say pojď mi naproti. You could also ask přijdeš mi naproti, will you come meet me? Lesem nelesem is the same thing as here. Playing with the idiom, this time saying no matter how deep or how challenging the woods is, lesem nelesem, through the deep woods. This is how I translated it, but there are more ways to say this. Pojď si mě vyfotit, come take a picture of me. In Czech we take a picture of a certain person or of something, and that of is misleading. It's not the genitive case, it's the accusative because it's a direct object. We say vyfotit sochu, to take a picture of a statue. Vyfotit dceru, to take a picture of your daughter. This line is connected to this one. Pojď si mě vyfotit, jak tam na traktoru jsem. This is a very Czech way of saying come take a picture of me on the tractor. Literally is come take a picture how I am on the tractor. Imagine you take the picture and the picture shows how you're sitting on the tractor and how shaken you are, because imagine this mini tractor is moving like this. You've seen it in the video, how I'm shaking and all. Jak tam na traktoru jsem, jak jsem na traktoru, if we put it in a more normal word order, how I am sitting on the tractor, this is the locative case. And now we're getting to the chorus. And right after the drn, 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 there is the second part of the chorus. Jen kola zdolaj výmoly. Jen kola zdolaj výmoly. We talked about this. Only the wheels, only the tires beat potholes. Výmoly is the accusative case, accusative plural, And kola is the nominative plural. Jedno kolo, dvě kola. Pálím to lesem po poli. We also spoke about pálit, how it means that you're going fast. We could say I'm smashing through the woods and field, across the field. So we have pálit lesem, this is the instrumental, going through the woods, po poli, across the field. Po usually needs the locative case, and it is here. Pálim to is the accusative case because we are literally saying I'm burning it, I'm smashing it. Lán pole mizí pod koly. We also spoke about lán and that it means a vast field. This is the vast field of a field, pole, and this is the genitive of pole. Vast field disappears under the wheels. The preposition pod needs the accusative case or the instrumental. And here is the instrumental case because we are describing the location that this vast field is under the wheels. And although the tractor is moving, you're still saying where this vast field is disappearing. Z kopce to ale vosolím. Z kopce from the hill, downhill, the genitive case. I'll step on it, so to speed it up, to, which is the accusative case. And the last part is doufám, že mě pochopíš. Mě is accusative and all these forms are accusative too. So it's a great way of practicing the verbs that can take the accusative case. Pochopit někoho, to understand someone. I hope you will understand me. Že mě uslyšíš, I hope you will hear me. Že mě potěšíš, that you will make me happy. I'm missing will here. Potěšit, to please someone, to make someone happy. Mít budeš ráda, normally it would take, že mě budeš mít ráda, that you will love me, but it wouldn't fit in the melody. As you can see, songs is a great way to practice Czech, learn about the grammar, learn about the vocabulary. I showed you how to spot the cases, but if you would like to learn more, I want to remind you that my ebook Just in Case and the study tables that is a part of it is available. You can purchase it online. You can pay by card. That means as soon as you pay, you will also get the ebook in your email and you can start learning the cases right away. In this ebook, I tell you all the know-how about the cases that I use in my lessons, and there are many exercises that will help you understand the cases. And there are also some songs that will help you practice this topic. So just in case you want to learn and you haven't purchased this yet, make sure to check it out. I also want to thank all the learners that purchased this ebook and are already using it. It makes me really happy when you send me an email saying that you've learned so much and you're enjoying this ebook. You'll find all the links to Just in Case and my video courses below the video. Dámy a pánové, to je ode mě všechno. This is all from me. Write a comment and tell me what you learned in this video. Uvidíme se za týden. Ahoj!